on stream, and since that phone's in use, and then the Mario app just doesn't have a lot of exciting things going on. But yeah, it would work. It's wow, this screen is really scratched up, but obviously the whole screen isn't going to show. But depending on the size of your phone, it would. Netflix. I found the Mario app to be quite glitchy. I didn't use it much just because I didn't find much use for it. Besides keeping track of the coins you found, it has all the instructions, which now that they put them in PDFs, it's not big of a deal. But the thing that annoys me the most is that every enemy has a different barcode. Every type of enemy, that is, but the app does not distinguish between them. Like, isn't that kind of the point of that? And maybe they're going to do it eventually, but it would be more interesting if it's like, hey, in this run you defeated 3 Goombas and 2 Koopas and Bowser, like, instead of just totally how many coins. What kind of glitches did you run into? I didn't use it long enough to really run into glitches per se, but it wouldn't surprise me. Did I tell you I have a teething toy for Bailey and it looks like an NES controller? If you told me and I forgot, then I'm very ashamed, because that's awesome. That is really awesome. She likes playing with it. One day you'll upgrade her to an actual Nintendo controller. It would freeze as I was building step by step. Oh, see, because I never did the instructions. They had released the PDFs by the time I actually started assembling the sets, even though I've had the starters course for a while now. I just picked up basically the rest of them. I think I have almost everything except for the costumes that are the different power up sets. I'm hoping to get those on sale because they just, like, they're mostly for the actual gameplay, not for display and such. But I mean, the outfits are fun. Of course, you can only like show one at a time because you need a Mario for each one. But for the price tag, like I need them to go on sale a little more, I think. If she likes playing with my PS4 controller, I normally don't let her play with it unless I'm trying to clean her bottles, and she's being fussy, and then I just hand her the controller and she is fine. We're in I was gonna say in college, but no, that was after college, I think, because I don't think their daughter was old enough before college ended. But yeah, one of my friends, when we'd play like Smash Brothers, and he'd take an extra controller, and I'm trying to remember if it was even the same system, but even a GameCube controller, or if it was something else, but he'd have a controller that wasn't connected to anything, and he'd give it to his daughter to keep her occupied because she wanted to play. But as long as she had a controller, she felt like she was playing. She didn't realize she wasn't actually doing anything. So that's really frustrating that it would freeze when building. I wonder if that's one of the reasons they finally released the PDFs of it. To like, let's give people a way to build. We used to do that with my nephew, but he realized his controller did nothing. He got mad and threw it. When they finally get smart enough, then I wonder at what point she came to that realization, because she definitely did, unless he stopped doing it before. Bailey doesn't care, she just wants to put stuff in her mouth. Yeah. And then having a controller that looks like a teething toy that looks like a controller is just perfect. Is the screen? Yep, the phone died. I need to figure out, I guess, like how much time it lasts and set a timer or something. Because the annoying thing is it does not give me any warning before that. So now we gotta wait for the phone to turn back on. The Lego drawers, yes. I don't know if April's still here, but she likes to remind me of the fact that she told me about them and I didn't think they were, or I found them on clearance. I'm like, are these even useful? And she's like, get them. I'm like, are you sure? Yes. And then they're awesome. Especially like this is the one I always put the spare parts in from builds. There's some other parts in there, like obviously this is not a spare part. But I've got a variety of things in there right now. Oh, this is, speaking of which, that's where those went. I think these are the, let's see if we can get that. You're not gonna be able to see it. These are the glow in the dark ones. I didn't realize I stuck them in there. Oh, oh no. Stuffed out a bunch of pieces that were in a bag in here. They look like pills at first? Oh, like, are we talking like Dr. Mario ones? Oh, wait, the pieces in there. Oh, those. I thought you meant the drawers. I'm like, yeah. I'm trying to remember how well they glow. But I don't think I'm going to get them charged enough since they've been in the drawer. I have to turn off like all the lights. Oh, they do have a little bit of glow. Can I get enough lights turned off? Come on, go to the camera. It's not working. Not working. Okay. Phone's back on. Now we wait. Okay, we back. Like vitamin B tabs. All right. This is going to be... Actually, I should have gone and gotten that stuff ready. Because I'm going to want to... You know what? Do we risk buying the sticker the old-fashioned way without the water? I think we might. The only problem is... Oops. Well, there's that. The fact that when you have a large sticker, it tends to kind of just fall into place before you're ready for it. You can't even see what I'm doing. I have to figure out exactly how much spacing we've got. I wanted to do it the other way.
You don't make up for your sins in the church.
This is that same track again. Oh, okay, this is weird. This is weird. Okay, let me show you guys this. So after this track, it goes to, you can see down in the corner, it says Pueblo. None of these tracks are selected. If I click the next, it goes to the next track in the list. This track is between those tracks. And it's still being played. Yeah. I don't have a print screen on this, do I? Oh, I can do. Okay, do this. And okay, I'll save that for later. Yeah, so okay, now I have something I can actually report. Hey Ash, how's it going? I can actually report to Chill Out and be like, hey, yeah, this track that's not supposed to be playing, it's playing. I'm just applying a sticker. You came in at a perfect time. Look at that. Actually got that on there. And it looks like it's straight and centered. One of the most annoying things with these stickers this large is you get it at a slight angle. And it, like, at that scale, it becomes a lot more obvious. But there we go. Oh, I didn't even finish this. I saw the sticker and got fear. Doing pretty good. I just put a sticker on straight, so you know. That's always a bonus. That looks really nice. I love that they did the sticker that's on the back of the TV. And I mean, I'm assuming this is all made up stuff. I don't really know what a lot of these things mean. So some of these, like the voltage and aspect ratio and stuff, some of that's probably standard for a TV at the time. But I don't know what all these numbers mean. Obviously the model number, serial number, that's just made up because it's low tech brand TV. It's not a real brand. I always hold my breath when putting on stickers. I do not blame you. Now, oh, we got to put this on upside down. Luckily, that's the piece the sticker's on. Doesn't matter. CRT didn't say aspect ratio. They were all 4:3. Well, see, the interesting thing is this one says it's 16:14. And I'm wondering if any of that has to do with, like, was any of that different in Japan? Did they have different aspects? Like, I find it interesting that it's. Wait, first of all, 16:14 would be 8:7. Why would you write it as 16:14? Why wouldn't you reduce it? Though I guess 16:9 is a widescreen ratio, so 16:14 maybe it's just to compare it. Oh, that's true. That's right. NTSC was US and Japan. So, huh. I wonder if the aspect. And then it says 6.5 inch. Would there have ever been screens that were a different aspect ratio? I mean, were some of the old ones not standardized and they just did them whatever size they felt like? I can kind of see that if it was really old. This is manufactured Japan 15/7/1983. So this is supposed to be a TV from 1983. I'm just curious. And I'm curious if that aspect ratio is accurate to the actual build. There were widescreen CRTs in Europe, but not that widespread and way after the NES. Okay. All right. So we're going to be connecting this. So here you lose your little phone space. Wait, you missed. Sorry about that. Oh, look at that. Now it is a little weird that if you look very closely, you can see white there and you can see green and brown there where that connects, but I don't think it even shows up on because the light's not getting in there. Okay, there you can kind of see that there's a little bit of green there. Or a little bit of white there and green down here. But it's not super obvious. But yeah, it mostly looks like the back of an old TV, and that's pretty awesome. I had to look at chat. I was listening to the stream in the background and I heard that was way before the Indians. I was like, what? Talking to my hubby about potato soup? Wait, way before the Indians? What did I say that sounded like way before the way before the NES? Okay, that makes way more sense. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I never said the word Indians in there. Okay, now we're starting. Oh, there must be another bag with the same number. Oh no, okay. It's because for some reason they're showing us in the corner that we're building this part, but we're only within this bag, we're only going to be building this part of it. I see. They weren't actually telling us we were building that whole thing in this bag. Let me. Did I just really just type SAID? Yeah. But typos are usually not punished very, very severely here. Blame on the keyboard. Always blame it on the keyboard. I mean, I could also have a teething baby that keeps waking me up through the night. See, that's a good excuse. That's a very good excuse. And also, this is a really interesting structural technique piece. These ones as well. These rounded ones. So, Ash, if you're still around, have you been building anything interesting lately? Have you? Are we gonna see you streaming again anytime soon? Don't mean to putting pressure on you. I'm just curious. Unless you have been and I've just missed it, and then I just feel bad. Yeah, I'm building the Razor Crest right now. Nice. I have that. Haven't built it, and hopefully soon. Okay. I'm just curious. No pressure. Just busy with work and school. Yeah, I know that's what you said before, so wasn't sure if that had changed any. Okay, these pieces in this color. I mean, I'm not sure how often I would have a need for that, but I don't know. There's something about the fact that these are lime green and have a bunch of these pieces, and I don't think I've ever seen them in lime green. I ordered the Tantive to get the keychain. Maybe I'll stream that. I don't know if the keychain's still there. I could not figure out what to order. I need to because I want that keychain. If they still have it. If not, then that saves me money. The thing is, all the expensive stuff, like the Tantive I have and I've had for a while, and I need to build it. Some of the other stuff, like I've hoped to get it on sale, or I already have it, or how much is it generally for a Lego set? Whenever I watch you, I'm like, that looks fun. Well, it depends on the size. They vary in price a lot. You can get them anything from the little poly bags that are like $3 or $4 or under to sets that are like hundreds of dollars. So it just depends. But you should try a Lego set at some point. I enjoy converting people to the Lego side. Hey, the quiet one, how's it going? All right. Okay, so this is interesting. We have to make sure that we properly line up the orientation of the axles. I'm not sure if the axle matters. I think it's actually the notches in the gear. I think they're mostly showing. Oh, I see. They want to make sure. No, the actual issue is making sure that the notches on each end line up. Because if I don't know if you can see there that those ones line up, but these ones do not. They're offset. It's kind of hard to tell from that perspective. There we go. Ah, I am doing pretty good. The TV's coming along nicely. Today, I had a frustrating battle with Stream Elements when they suddenly decided I updated all my alerts, and then why am I attaching this before it tells me to? I updated all my alerts, and then they like reverted. Besides that was probably today's most frustrating thing. It's actually overall a better day than one of the better days as of late, I would say. Okay, I didn't get all of the bags out of the box. I could not figure out where bag 14 was. Christmas ornament reindeer? Did you just were you looking at a specific set or were you entering a random number? Did you put your toast back in the toaster? No, you guys are sitting right over here. Because I'm still trying to figure out how to like mark them as like a tier 3. So you two are special, but here I'll put them in here in the front for now. Now this is going to be fun because this is literally just connecting a ton of these. These are actually treads for like bulldozers and such, is what I've seen them used for. But here we're going to be using it for the scrolling part of the TV. So yeah, these are cute. These little the little ones in there. I'm trying to remember if anybody's talked about actually getting one of those. I'm curious if they do you build it or does it come assembled in there and is it all sealed up? It does say a part count, but that doesn't mean it doesn't come pre-assembled. Brick Backpack Orange, released in 2018. 0 parts. Is that because it's actually a backpack? Yeah. So they listed as 0 parts because none of it is Lego parts. Those, I bet the zipper pulls are actually like a rubber. But I wonder if they're actually the right size, if you could connect something on them. I would bet it wouldn't hold though if you did. So it would be